Hello, one and all. This is Luckless LoveLinks, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Where did everyone go? Wait. There's still one place I haven't checked. The infirmary. Everyone's in the infirmary? Whoa. I ran into the room and stopped short. I might as well have run into a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No. What happened? I felt my whole body convulse, whether from terror or nausea. I couldn't tell. My legs went limp and I crumpled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked down to see blood. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Why? This can't be real. How could... Holy shit. They all killed themselves? In the middle of the lake of... Wait, Kay's not there. In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh, were bodies. They were a bloody tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes, with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. I don't know, I can kind of tell. Had they sliced themselves open or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All the blood. Too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they'd used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they had died. This tiny blade? Oh god. This is it. It's all over. This is how it ends? That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. I lifted it slowly, carefully to my neck, as if someone were guiding my hand with theirs. And drew it across my throat. This is one of the ends? I didn't see Kay there. Whoa. But wait. That's the Clover end. Secret agent woman. I guess I was able to skip the credits that time. Because we found out about Clover. Wow. I did not expect that at all. Our second ending. So let's go back to the AB game round 2 where we picked Ally, and we'll pick Betray this time. So this should get us and this has to get us and Clover out. So she's going to try to convince us.
Do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
She's going to try to convince us to vote Ally, even though before she wanted us to vote Betray. So we're going to skip all that. So oh man. Oh, we're skipping.
What did you choose, Sigma?
Okay, we're not skipping anymore. You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh? Let me just make sure. Yeah. Stop. Oh, we actually can't even go to the skip because we haven't been to this part at all. Huh? Well, you'll know in a moment. What you want to do after this is up to you. You can come with me if you want, or you could stay here. Your choice.
That's as good as saying you chose betray.
I grinned and headed toward the display.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
The question is anyone coming with us this time?
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Betray, ally, betray, ally. So only us and Clover get out. I feel like Clover is not going to allow us to leave, right? Like,
points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry. It wasn't me.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Care to explain this, then?
what's there to explain? It's exactly what it looks like. I'm getting out of here.
What?
Are you going with him, Clover?
When they all turned to look at Clover, I made my move. Yes! My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran for the number 9 door.
Hey, wait!
He'd have to do better than shout if he wanted to stop me. It was closer. I was almost there. I took one last running leap and slammed into the wall, the unlocking device right in front of me. With a yell of triumph, I threw the lever down. The door began to open. A heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit. That son of a bitch actually did it?
His voice sounded almost surprised. I turned to face him. Sorry. But it looks like this is goodbye.
Sigma.
Don't worry. I'll go to the police as soon as I get out and come back with help. I'm not gonna just leave you all here to die.
Don't give me that shit. I know a liar when I see one.
Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that. He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
Agreed.
I also agree.
That's it then. Let's get him. Ready?
Yeah, he's toast.
Just leave it to us.
Uh-oh. Hey, now, don't do anything you'll regret. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me, then...
Give it up. Charge!
Shit! I spun back around to face the door. There it was, right in front of me. Freedom. I leapt for it. Or at least I tried. Oh, I see. They stop us. But we can't stop any of them. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, my cheek was being pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Shit. Let me go! Let go of me, goddammit! I could feel something huge, heavy, and metal pressed against my back. Kay had to be holding me down. I flailed and kicked, but it didn't do any good. What are you doing? You're just killing yourselves. The door only opens once. If I don't...
I know. Go, Clover.
Huh?
You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get out.
But
This is an order from your commanding officer. You are to escape from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
that's...
Stop complaining and go. If that door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive. Leave!
The door had already begun to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but was still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
I couldn't see what happened, but I heard enough to guess. Alice had shoved Clover through the door. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice!
Go! Call for help! I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Another game over. So, like, the ending that we got, the Clover ending, does everyone succumb to Radical 6? Or did Kay kill everyone? And we just decided to end it? And what? I don't know what to take from these endings. Let's carry on. Where are we gonna go from here? We've got a lock down this path. 5 minutes of life. Wait, what was the one that we just unlocked? How could Fi and K be saved? The see, isn't this the one where we die? Where's that one? Because we have that we have the cure for one person. I thought it was this one. I don't know which way to go now. Where did Alice go? Who planted the bomb? I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go back. This is the first path that we went down. It's the one on the right or the one on the left? I think it was the one on the right. So we're going to go back to like the beginning. So we would have picked the cyan door to go to the crew quarters. And then we're on to AB game round 1. Let's jump to there. I think this was with... I think it was with Alice. Let's jump in. Man, this is crazy. This is going all the way back to like 2 years
Hey,
ago.
It's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Wait, what do we have to choose again? We have to choose ally. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
All right. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Now, even though we've seen this path before, I'm going to play through it. As in, I'm going to play through this side. Although it might be completely different from this side. I don't know. I'm going to play through these, though, because it'll also be a recap if some of it's similar. I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Obviously, we're gonna ally. I don't remember why.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
But we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, everybody. This is great.
Results
We're getting
will be
info,
displayed
we're getting
in the
endings.
warehouse. Thank you.
We're getting all
for
the weird
your
stuff.
Participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did. That's why I chose ally. You told me that unless we were sure Alice would choose ally, we had to vote betray. That means that if we do know Alice is going to pick ally, we can too.
So you're sure you know what she voted?
Yeah, I guarantee Alice chose ally.
How do you know that?
I guess you could say I just know. So we would have known from the previous path.
Are you making fun of me?
Maybe. And I don't remember what she chose.
What's up?
Oh god, I don't know if I want to hear this again.
Siggy!
No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
Okay, I'm probably going to skip all this stuff from Zero
If everyone would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
in the next, like after we get the results. Because Zero's just going to explain stuff again. Betray ally. Ally. Betray? She betrays us this time. That's pretty awful.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice. What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
But last time you chose ally for this round. So I was sure you'd... That's why I... Oh, that is interesting. No, why?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
I thought you said you were sure.
So now I'm wondering, like... If we had chosen, like, is the first choice always a double branch? Like, and the other one is a single branch, just judging by looking at the overall structure of things. Interesting. It must be kind of semi-dynamic, I think.
Thanks to you, now our BP is down to 1.
I take it Sigma was the one who made the decision.
Yeah.
Is that so? Well, he must be awfully naive. Who bets on a complete stranger like that?
I agree.
God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice if I set my jaw. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why'd she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray. What?
Okay, this is interesting, because usually when this happens, when it's Quark and Dio, they always pick Betray.
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
Whoa, Quark.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly.
That was really weird.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Temioji. Although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Okay, I'm gonna skip this. Just gonna explain more of the game.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmialdi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido.
The one thing I wanted to see was if we were in any of those drawings, but I couldn't really catch it. I guess I can go back in the VODs.
What?
Why? Can I skip again?
I see. Phi, Sigma, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Skip again. So now we're going back once again through when we were captured. And then where are we gonna hang out? Okay. Let's just start from the top. This is always all the same. Okay. We can really zoom through this stuff.
Oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course! I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Wow, that's really important.
I want to eat tons of delicious food.
Oh,
and
well,
fall
okay.
in love.
That is really important.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Well, you probably killed us, so maybe you should tell us? Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine.
I'm not sure if we know anything about her father from the first game. I don't think so.
But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
The
How
terrorists.
close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one. Sigma.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
Shake my head.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
A desert?
Yes.
It's somewhat true, right?
But that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
Is this Junpei? I can't remember what color eyes Junpei had.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
Oh, one thing I wanted to do was I wanted to recommend a movie if you guys are into this kind of thing. There's a movie called Cube that's pretty cool to watch if you haven't seen it yet. Obviously, it's not exactly like this, but it has a similar kind of feel. I would definitely recommend it. It's not like a big budget movie or anything, but it's cool to watch if you like this kind of thing.
I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
That's exactly what I would have guessed. It's not like I'm not surprised at all. What? I thought he would be like, I don't know, like a shoe salesman. Just like something random. Like a pilot. Just randomly wearing this outfit. A ringleader.
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Yeah, it happens.
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age.
Hey, that's pretty young.
Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
A little bit different from what we've experienced.
Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
See? Here's the thing, though. If we end up being, like, old, would we have not seen, like, our hands and, like, noticed that we're different? Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
I think I remember hearing that before, though. Believe me, I thought about it, but just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay. Since I haven't seen his face, I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
If it makes you feel better, sure.
Of course, we know different.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with 5.
Well, we all know looks can be deceiving, and she's just the one that we know the least about, I feel like. So she's probably 0. Let's be honest here.
She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Oh yeah, she knew her name. No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, all right. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. And I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader, plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. I get the feeling that Phi is like a protagonist in this. Like she's like the June Although I guess June isn't. I don't even remember. Like, I thought June was dead. I'm so confused about June from 999. I thought she was like dead and she was like a spirit or something. I don't know.
There's no point to talking about this.
It's been a few years.
We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then. I at the same time, it's kind of interesting to play through this, not knowing 100%. Like, I wonder if it's worse or better. Kind of having a feeling, but not really remembering. It's kind of like the same situation that everyone here is in.
Where do you plan on going?
I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
I think some of that was recap, which is good. I headed out of the infirmary. So I guess, yeah, Phi really is the one we know the least about. Even less than Luna.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book. A Meowt Cats.
A Meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
It's actually pretty funny.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks of Meowt.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Yeah, Albie?
What?
I don't really know anything about anything Meowt. I immediately just assumed he was going to say about it, so I started reading in advance, saying in advance, not realizing they would, of course, replace about with Meowt it. I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Temiochi, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious.
I agree with that.
I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
And what about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Media quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard of the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard of it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside.
Okay. Look at Quark. You can't tell me he doesn't look evil there. He's like plotting something.
Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
And now he's about to attack. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
So this is where I would normally have a cliffhanger ending, but I think I'm not sure if we're going to be surprised by this, so let's go.
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me.
Wait, is this the bomb?
You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
I thought the bomb was in the crew quarters, but I think there was a few of them, right? Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Yeah, okay. That's the number 3 bomb. You know what? I'm going to take a note here where we took a note about the code of the first bomb. Bomb number 1. We have the code for it. So this is bomb 3. It's in the crew quarters. Just gonna write that underneath. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? Bomb? No way!
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
Okay, hold on a second. Was there an explosion in one of the... Was it this one? Was this what... How do we stop 5 from setting off the explosion, maybe? Control room. I don't remember. Okay, so they're coming.
See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, We should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me and Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Heyo. Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Phi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Yikes.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together?
Babies?
Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out.
I don't think this is a very good analogy.
Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's
better.
Annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby! Haha!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Babies!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
How does he know that?
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
Then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing.
We weren't doing nothing. We were dotting.
We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb. That's a
No!
bad idea.
Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again.
So get a
You see
connection
it?
at
Right
the bottom.
here. There's a port. If we can find the password input
Or on the right, I
device,
guess.
we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I really like those shots afterwards. They let you think a little bit about what you've just heard.
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Planting bombs? Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Not convincing? No? I'm getting dotted. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. That's some serious dotting. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Temioji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in, there's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Flashback. Fi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Okay. Clover? Tenmyoji. Fi. Or it seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? Look, he's plotting something again. No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior. I mean, like, Clover and Alice, maybe, to destroy, like, the terrorist layer or something? It seems plausible. It looks kind of like Kay, a little bit like Kay's outfit. But it also looks like all the other technology in here.
Oh no! This is bad!
No shit, Luna. What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Oh shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
All right, come on, everybody.
Chromatic doors have opened.
I guess I have to decide where we're gonna go.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
Okay, one second here. Control room, archives, laboratory, pressure exchange chamber, rec room. So this is going to be different every time. right? What if we... I guess we've gone through each one twice already, so it doesn't matter which one we pick. Actually, we're only going to have one choice, it looks like. Because we're going down one path. So our options this time are...
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Fi laid out our options. Option A, Luna and I pair up with Clover to open the green door. Temioji and Dio pair up with Alice to open the red door. Kay and Quark pair up with Fi to open the blue door. Option B, Luna and I... Huh, so we do have a choice. Something's gonna happen to, like, make it so that we don't, though. Luna and I pair up with Fi to open the red door. I don't feel like going with Fi. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Clover to go through the blue door. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice to open the green door. Oh, it's option C. Luna and I pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Fi to open the green door. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover to open the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay. How are we going to do this?
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Huh? Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Fi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
So 2 votes for A and 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up! You've got to get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay ended up with the red door. And Fi, Dio, and Temioji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? There are 3 doors here.
It Looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please?
Ugh.
Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
The Guardian. I believe another one of the bombs is here. One of the doors opened.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
Okay, hold on a second. Archives? Sure. No, we haven't solved this one. Seems so familiar to me, though. Anyways, we're going to explore this on the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this extra long one, everybody. This is Luckless LoveLinks signing off for now, and I love you all.